que mi corazón te estuvo esperando.
Ha! Hello, hello, hello. Ho, 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 and hello. 12 days of Christmas. I forgot my hat, and so I'm going to put on my ha ha, hee hee, ho ho, ha ha, to the funny farm. Araceli, how are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for joining us. She said, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you so very much. You look very beautiful. And Janie, how are you doing, Janie? She says, hello, happy new year. It's happy new year time. Yay! So hopefully y'all don't get drunk. If you do, get a ride home. It's a lot easier to pay for an Uber than pay for a lawyer to get you out of jail. You find yourself a new job, blah 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 blah. We've heard the story. It's better to wrap yourself with a nice warm blanket than wrap yourself around a tree. I guarantee you. So, just real quickly, we have a great show with you today because we got a theme for every day that I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas. I'm giving a lot of stuff away. And I'm telling you, today is a very special day because I got an artist that's really near and dear to my heart because, first of all, her family is really sweet to me, which I really appreciate. But she's also a very talented young lady, and she's part of the new wave of Tejano artists, and she's giving her own spin, a new spin to Tejano music. The one and only Ali, and from Ali, Grupo Row. So let me go ahead and run that intro so that we can bring her in. It goes like this. Yay! How are you, girlfriend?
Hello.
Now you got an accordion behind you. You learning how to play the accordion?
I pick it up some when I'm bored.
That's just horrible. You got too much talent, girl. You need to put it away. You're making me look bad.
When I'm bored, I actually just like pick up. Some one time I picked up the baffle. It's just like I like pick up instruments sometimes.
That's good. As you know, the thing that I always tell people when they first started out, that at the very least, learn musical theory so that way you can hear, your leading tones and know where you're at. Because if not, that's why a lot of people fail at singing the national anthem because they don't know their lead off point. They always start really high, and then they top out on their voice. They don't have any room to go.
Yeah.
They always miss that high note, and they don't know that it's actually five steps up. And so they're like, oh, I can hit it, but then
Yeah, the national anthem is hard.
yeah, it is a hard
It
song to
is.
sing. Did you know it was a racist song?
It was a
A
what?
racist song. Yeah, there's actually a verse missing from the Star Spangled Banner that actually it talks about how uh, where we don't need well, actually I could read it to you because I don't want to paraphrase it, but it's you don't want to we it was omitted uh, from the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, already learning.
Wow.
So yeah, because people are like, no, yeah, it's true. It's good to know these things because you know uh, back in the day people were like well, a few years ago it was all the Black Lives Matter and
Mm-hmm.
inherent stuff. We don't want to learn all that. It's basically it's just this is all based on racism. And it says no refuge could save the hirelings and the slave from the terror of the fight or the gloom of the grave. So they're just saying, hey, you know, they're gonna we're gonna because uh, 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 slaves could get their freedom if they fought for their for both either side. So
Mhm.
it's a promise. So it's just a direct insult to the slave people. Hello, Lawrence and Dio and everyone tuning in. Saluditos desde Pearsall, Texas. Lisa Trevino, thank you so very much. She won yesterday, by the way. And guess what we're giving away today? Look, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing my alley cap right here.
Oh my gosh, I did.
And you signed it, you autographed it right there. Huh?
I
Yes,
did.
you did. And then so I'm not giving away because this is my alley cap. I'm not giving away one, but I am going to give away something that's very hard to find. And you know what? My friend gave it to me, but he gave me two of them. The Los Tex Maniacs cap. You don't get these, and he autographed it for. And the T-shirt that I bought from y'all. Remember this one, the alley T-shirt. And so you also get Cubo Radio T-shirt. Yes. But this one, because of you, because you're special, because I really like you, you're special. Even though you didn't want to dance with me at your quinceañera, because you're like,
That
him, why? Yes. You rolled your eyes and be like, who is that guy?
I did not.
just play, just play. Look, check it out. Cubo Radio apron. Oh, for the barbecue lover in all of you, or if you're a baker, if you're a cook, a chef, or whatever. But it's a Cubo Radio apron. How about that? So very exclusive merch for my friend Ali. There you go. Cool. There you go. So who's gonna win today? Luis Garcia, what's up, my beautiful friend Ali? She says, there you go.
Hello.
And the loon meskin, the lesson of the day. I've already said it was the forgotten. They say it's the forgotten verse. It's not the forgotten verse. It's historically omission. So it's just it's omission what it is. But it's true. It's you can look it up, and people don't. A lot of people don't teach that because they don't want to sit there and admit that a lot of the founding foundations of our of our country is based on race, and it's unfortunate, but it's very, very true. We have to know our roots in order to move forward. We cannot grow without knowing where we come from. So it is what it is. What a fact! I had no clue. You always have great facts, Indio. Sorry. You ask your next time you can tell your teacher that, and your teacher like, I'm like, bet, look it up, Google it, girlfriend, Google it. So I always have stuff like that. I would always tell my kids, Google it. And if you don't believe me, Google it. And so my daughter actually has a calendar. She's kept a calendar for like 8 years, 10 years of the times that she's proven me wrong. So if she says, you're wrong, this is wrong, she'll put it down in a calendar. And it's like 7 or 8 times that I've been wrong in like 10 years. So
I'm gonna do that
it's just
with my dad.
because he's like,
I'm always perfect.
well, they're like, anyway, but they're like, don't ask Google, ask Dad, because I'll always know. Lisa Trevino says, "Hello, beautiful Ali and Grupo Row. My cousin Sonia Anderson, how are you doing?" She says, "Hello, how are you, sweetheart? You need to jump in here and try to get yourself some prizes. I will not pick your name. The computer will." So that's even. I want that. The apron. You can have
You
it.
want the apron?
I'll get you the apron. Pick me. Wait a minute. You get all the stuff anyway. Can I buy a Cubo radio apron? No, but I can send it to you for free because you're my friend. You don't have to buy anything. You show up at Vegas. I give it all away anyway. Don't tell Gracie though. Don't tell Gracie. She's not supposed to know that. And Norma Salazar, how are you doing, my friend? She says, "Hello, Lawrence and Dio. How are you doing?" And Janie says, "Hello, hi, Ali and Indio." Okay, hi. Luis Garcia says, "Ali, I've never seen your dress this long. Your dress this long for your quinceañera." Oh, yeah, you had a train for your quinceañera.
Yes, I did.
It was
My
it,
dress was.
it was very beautiful. It was pink, and that's for me that's really wonderful because for some reason a lot of the females that I know here, they don't want pink. It's like, it's an anti-pink thing. I don't want to be pink. Like pink's a nice color. So is purple. So is blue. It doesn't really matter. But don't hate pink
Yeah.
because it's associated with females. It's just a color. That's all it is to it. Nelly Fernandez. She says, "Hello, Ali. How are you doing?" There
Hello.
you go. She says, I'm telling Gracie. Don't tell her. I'll give you $5. Just don't tell her. She won't know. All of us just be quiet. Shh, shh. Everybody hide. No. And so Gil Vasquez, how are you doing, brother? He says, I need a new Cubo shirt. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Well, Gil, there you go. You gotta enter to win, and that's the right. Her dress was so beautiful. Yes, it was. And you
Thank
should have
you.
seen her sing. And you know what? For me was like, oh my God, when y'all were dancing and the floor went up. That
Oh, with me and my dad?
Yeah, that was so cool. I was like, that's like the bomb, man. That was cool. So I was like, yeah, definitely. Gracie was writing. She's like, because our granddaughter, she's 10. And I'm like, she's 10. And she's like, yeah, but Allie was 12 when you met her. I was like, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah. So how does it feel, girlfriend? Now a new year's coming up. You've just had your quinceañera. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel I'm happy with everything. I'm just happy. I'm a jolly person for this new year coming up.
Yeah, and your friends, how are your friends? What are your friends thinking? Because I know you didn't. That wasn't something that you really did. Go around saying, "Hey, I'm a singer." But your friends were there. You had a lot of friends there at your quinceañera, and so what was their reaction when they saw you on stage? Because it was kind of funny you singing on stage to see them, and with all the adults too, because it's a little, you know I don't want to say myopic, but it was very different, to see teenagers and grown people all screaming for you because it's not normally something that a kid would see. You know what I'm saying?
All of my girls have already seen me like live, like my damas, my chambelanes, well, except for my main. They had and my Jace. He was also my bass player.
Mhm.
He was in it. They were all like, "Wow, I didn't know you sang like that. Like I know you, I didn't know you sang like that."
Yeah,
And I was like, "This is it."
yeah. There's like, what do you mean like that? Like, what do you expect? I don't sing with a kazoo or anything. It was like,
Yeah,
it was like, of course I sing. This is a real deal.
yeah.
I have awards,
But like,
silly. Just
I did tell them that I was a little bit this and that, like, cause I know I was like shaky, but because I was just nervous and like I don't know. A lot of the family that was there have never seen me live, so I wanted to tell them what I like, my full everything. But I messed up a couple times, but that's okay.
No, that's okay. They don't know. That's what I told your mom. I was like, she was getting upset. She's like, all this practice and nothing's working. I was like, sweetheart, nobody knows. Nobody knows. If to them, it's all working just like it was supposed to. It's okay,
Mm-hmm.
because and just sit back and enjoy it, and it's good. But you're right. It's hard to be performing in front of somebody, people that you know,
Mm-hmm.
especially when they haven't seen you do that before you know so and some family members can be tough too. Families, some families, it depends, because some of them are, you know I have a lot of family that are just like, who the hell are you? I'm like,
Right.
I'm your relative. Nelly says, had so much fun and dancing away that I didn't take my mini pics. Oh,
Me neither. I did not take pictures with anybody.
yeah, but you were
Nobody.
everywhere though. It was
Yes.
fun watching you out there, and then with the robot people, the robot guy. That was pretty cool. Hello, beautiful Norma. Happy New Year's Eve. Uh, um, Araceli says that they were all proud of you, proud of her. Yes. Yeah, that was really awesome. I was there, and Shelly was just beaming, she was just beaming, happy, super happy to see you up there. One of them said that her favorite part was her singing. Yeah. I
Yes.
think that's, for me, like, just seeing, your family just, looking at you and watching you and getting lost in your performance, to me was one of the best ones. because they can see the fruition of all their hard work and everything that they do. I know what it's like to support when somebody who's following their dream, and to see you succeed in that way and having your moment in front of everybody. That's a beautiful thing. And just to see the look in your father's eyes and your mother's eyes, and Alfredo and Janie, and seeing them, so happy to see you, perform. That's just really a beautiful thing, something that, it's rare to see. And then, so you just want to enjoy that. So it's definitely 12 November. He says, Happy New Year's, primo. Happy New Year's. I don't know who that is. Okay. Nelly says, Javi says, Hi, Allie.
Javi.
Okay. I don't know who Javi is, but okay. I'm here too, guys. Man, it's always say hello to the girls, but never to me. Melody Pena says, Hi, Allie. How are you?
Hello.
Porrado, where are you at, brother? You say hello. George Vince, Vince says, Hey, saludos Indio and everyone. Cali support Freestyle Cartel in the building. Hey, how are you doing, brother? Let us know who your next interview is so that we can promote it for you. She did amazing. She just doesn't like to get to gloat. Well, I mean, it's true. She did amazing. What I saw when she was singing with the mariachis was awesome. And then, when you were up on stage was just as great. So there's no there was no down in any time. It was wonderful to see all of it. It was an interesting band that you had performing there.
Sencillo?
Yeah, it was.
I like that.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them before,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was it was different. So Alicia Trevino says Javier Navejas. Navejas. Cool. Happy New Year's, everyone. It's New Year, everyone. Yeah, sure. 2026 will be a great year, folks. I hope so. I hope
So
I hope
too.
it gets I hope we get some relief from all of this, that we can treat each other better and everything else. And, we just need to be more human to each other. And what I when I picked you for this, it was because of the fact that you're so young, and you've already uh, uh, nobody has ever denied the fact that you have talent. Nobody's ever said you didn't. But the fact that your talent has grown so much, and you've already worked on your vocals, and your mastery of your keys is so much better, so much on point now. I cannot imagine how much better you will be in the future if you keep along the same trajectory of working hard on who you are, and on your voice. You know, just the fact that for a fact that your voice is your instrument, and to practice that's just wonderful to hear you coming out that way. Because it takes more than talent. I know I got into this conversation with people when they asked that question: to be a great singer, do you have to have talent, or can you work at it? And it's a scientific fact that being a great singer does not take talent, it takes technique. Anyone can learn to be a great singer as long as they have the right drive. Talent helps you get there faster, but talent means absolutely nothing if you have no drive.
Mhm.
You can learn to be a great singer. It's a skill, but you have to apply yourself. If you don't apply yourself, you won't be able to do it. Araceli says, "Thank you for joining us, Indio." Well, thank you for inviting me. It was wonderful being there. I'm sorry.
I'm very grateful that it was
Oh,
amazing to see you there.
well, thank you. I'm sorry I had to leave early, but I left my medication in the hospital. I mean, the hospital in the hotel room, and then I was like, okay, I'm not feeling very good. And she's like, Gracie was like, "Where's your medication?" I was like, "It's not here." I was looking in my pockets and I didn't have it.
You were too excited to see me. You
I was
forgot.
trying to hurry up.
No.
And then, well, we just couldn't. And I was like, okay, we'll stick around. And then when we heard that you were going to perform, I was like, okay, we're going to stay for that. And then afterwards, we stuck around for a little bit so that we could say goodbye correctly. And then we left. And when I got back to the hotel, I took the medication and passed out. Onda está TDK. He's mad because he didn't get an invite. I don't know. I'm gonna send him a message. I should. I'm sorry. Melody says she has an amazing voice and is great in person too. We love her so much. Yes, she is a great person.
Love you.
It's great seeing that moving forward. 2026 is going to be great for sure. Yes, for sure. Luis Garcia says we're very proud of you, Ali. Singing mariachi at the quinceañera, your career in music was tremendous. Yeah, and it's going to get even better. It can only get better. Correct. It can only get better. Carlos P. Garcia is here in the house. Hey, Carlos, where you at? Say hello, buddy. NDO, let's hear some acapella from her. Nah, I don't ask anybody to do acapella because it's not fair, and I'll tell you why. If she's singing off of her phone or if she's singing on her tablet, the microphone, first of all, is like this big around, and she's sitting in a room, and you can hear her when she's talking. Her voice is bouncing off of the walls, so that's a lot of echo. And plus, also,
Does me no justice.
yeah, it does. It does no justice. Not only that, if she's been talking all day and she hasn't gone through her exercises, her vocals, then she's not prepared to sing. That's kind of, I mean, I understand it's a thing that other people ask, but I would never ask artists to do that for that specific reason, because I know what it is for artists to sing live. I've heard her live. Go see her at a show. You can hear her live. She'll blow you away. I guarantee you. But if you don't want to, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna ask you that question. Indio speaking facts. Thank you, bro. Luis Garcia, where are you from? You need to meet Ali in person for sure. Definitely. Let's go ahead and take a listen to your song Por Amor a Ti. It's a great song. I really enjoy it. It's once again, it kind of took me by surprise because, you know, I've known you since you were 12, so I've seen your pattern of music, and this one was like, wow, very cool. So it's always good that you expand yourself and never put yourself in a box and experiment with something. What made you decide to go this route with this song?
I think I love the cumbias and cumbias on a daily, but I wanted just to really showcase what more I can do. The cumbias can showcase that a little bit, not to the mariachi, and there's so much more to be showcased. So I think mariachi really, because I have interest in mariachi, I find it amazing, and I wanted to sing it.
And one of the things that's really good is that your interpretation of the song has matured. What a lot of people don't understand is when you sing a song, you have to have an emotional connection to the song. So if you don't feel the heartbreak in the way the song is being sung, then it's kind of it falls flat. When you can.
Yeah, it definitely sounds the same.
Yeah.
If you don't know what the song is saying, you have to really, like my grandpa, he'll read the lyrics to one by one, and after everyone, he tells me what it means, what it feels like what it is, and
yeah.
It makes it so much better to sing it, because no, I've never been through a heartbreak, but I understand the song, and so you really just have to feel it, even if you've never been through such thing. You just have to feel it.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of pain. Actually, I went through a lot of pain this morning because I had some French fries and I had a paper cut and some salt went in there, and the pain was so immense. No, just kidding. Sorry. Congrats, Indio. You're doing a great job. Un bueno allá donde quiera puede cantar. Sorry, brother. Just no pressure. Happy New Year. I love you all. Good luck, and I'm waiting to see you soon. Johnny, brother, you need to come on the show, bro. I'm glad that you're doing so much better. I really do. I've been praying for you every day since I found out that you got sick. I told everybody I'm a terrible friend. I found out late, but I do love the fact that you're doing so much better, brother. And if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. I really am glad that to see you out and about. And also, he's also got the I don't know. I don't remember if it's the Hanos in Paradise, but you have your cruise coming up here pretty soon. Give us the information so that way I can go ahead and promote that for you. Shady's like Indio. You're such a comedian. I'm not a comedian. I was just playing. No, just kidding. I once read that the most excruciating pain that a human can ever feel, a human can ever endure, is the pain that a woman feels giving birth. And that scares me, because when I go to the hospital all the time, and they're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? And I can feel really bad sometimes, but I never want to say 10, because what happens if I say 10 and like all these pregnant ladies come out from the other room? Who the hell is this guy saying 10? And I'm like, sorry, it's a big splinter. It's like, so anyway, sorry. But I mean, I'm just saying, women go through a lot. That's why, women deserve all the praise. TejanosInParadise.com. That's where you get the information for Johnny's. And Johnny's is a 7-day cruise, I believe. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a 7-day cruise, and let me know who else is going to be there. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a listen to Por Amar a Ti. Everybody's like, dude, shut up. Por Amar a Ti from the one and only Ali. That's Ali right there from Grupo Ro. And I'm Indio here on Cubo Radio.
Yo te entregué el corazón.
That was a lot of singing, girl. I had to take a breath. No, that's a beautiful song, and once again, it just shows your emotion, which is really wonderful. And once again, Shelly, she definitely knows where to put your voice at. That's a great key for you to sing at. You sound very comfortable in that key, and it was just really a wonderful song.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's been the reaction so far? Because I have it playing right now on my hot hit list, and I mean with all of your music, but what's been your reaction there at your hometown?
Like wow, basically like
Yeah,
wow. Good.
yeah.
Um, Actually, yesterday, so you know how like quinceañera, usually the quinceañera gets a lot of money or she'll get like a lot of gift cards and stuff. So we went to Ulta, like a makeup store, and I spent way too much money on stuff I didn't need. But the cashier, she recognized me. Now I was like, oh my gosh, it was so cool. She was like, have you had your quinceañera? And she asked me, and I was like, yes. And she was like, do you? And I was like, yes. And she was like, I know you. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So I
That's
nice.
that's cool to get recognized. To do that. I mean, that's wonderful, and be prepared. It's going to get more. After a while, once you get older, there. One of the things that I always told, because I managed Joanna Ray for a long time, and I would tell her always wear makeup, and she's like, why? And I was like, because they're going to be people that want to take your picture, and she's like, no, no, no. And then sure enough, one day we were at the recording studio, and she wanted to go get something to eat, and she didn't have any makeup on, and there she was, and I was like, see, told you. People recognize you, and they'll want to take a picture with you, and you're all like, all in your baseball cap, and your hair's all in a messy bun and everything. Yeah. But why? That's the way it works. Johnny Martinez says February the 1st. Yeah, I got it up here, buddy. It says the real deal. It's going to be Latin Breed, Joe Posada, Jaime Dianda, Chente Barrera, J.R. Gomez, Max Baca, you know, Max Baca, Roel Martinez, Johnny Martinez, of course, Savannah Votion. Oh my gosh, she's wonderful. Amanda Solis, one of my favorites. Bumper Gomez and DJ Tejano. Man, already that's a big slate for the Tejano cruise. It's called Tejanos in Paradise. They take off February 1st to the 7th in 2026. It's the 13th year that they've been doing it. Agava Travel. Go check it out, tejanosinparadise.com. Ain't that right, Johnny? Johnny says, wow, she sounds great. I'm advocating for the Grammys right now. So please think about joining. Yeah, join the Grammys. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things that you need to do in order so that way you can get recognized. People don't realize that, excuse me, that's why the Tejano Grammy was going to a lot of people that weren't in Tejano music because there were not Tejanos there to vote for other Tejanos. It's you have to be Tejanos have to be more proactive in order to get their music out to vote for each other. It's like a little conglomerate that we have to create ourselves, and so it's always a good thing to join the Grammy. So Gracie says, "Hey, love that song! Wow, love that song!
Thank you.
Wow." She doesn't say that about me though.
I'm sure she
No,
does.
she didn't even say hello. She just said, "Wow, love that song." She can't be afraid to take gigs and tours out of state, bro. Very important. Please express that. You have Where have you been? I know you've performed in a lot of different locations and you're ready to, you know, but to be honest with you, sometimes you're not able because you're still in school, you know. You're still in you're in high school or you junior high.
I'm in high school, but I feel like school does or it hasn't. Well, no, actually it has, but it doesn't really interfere with gigs because gigs are usually on the weekends. So, and also, I wouldn't say I'm afraid of taking on gigs in State. I actually love traveling. Like I love going to San Antonio, my favorite place. Where I usually perform if I go out of like the city. But yeah, Yeah, I perform in Conroe, Houston, San Antonio, but hopefully there's more places to come.
Yeah, you've been in Vegas.
I've been in Vegas. Vegas.
See, well, we were there.
Yes, I went to
I was
Vegas
like,
and I
hello.
sorry.
I interviewed you. You sat next to me. Wake up, girl. Wake up. Give her some hot chocolate. TDK, Q Indio. Hello, Aldi. TDK showed up. We was like, where did he go? He was passed out from all the dancing last night. He finally made it. Thank you, TDK, for being here. She's been to Vegas. Ah, see, Lone Meskin says she's been to Vegas.
I've been to Vegas.
Yeah, very cool. Allie's performance at the Strawberry Festival was amazing. Yeah, Poteet. Yeah, definitely. See, and she performed in Poteet. Yeah, there she goes. Everybody's jumping in to remind you where you've been.
No.
No, it's great though. It's really really cool. When you look back, what do you think? I mean, all these songs that you've released and all these different places that you've been at. You know, what's your thought process? What do you think about that?
Just like I live in the moment and I do it, and it's just like I feel like people ask me about it, and like as you're asking me how do I feel about it, and it's just there's no way to really express how I feel about it. Like mom's always telling me like you don't know what you have, like you don't talk about it as much as you should, and it's just like I don't know how to. It's just I love what I do. I love to do it. I just don't know how to
Express yourself.
express how I feel, and I've never been the type of person to express how I feel to anybody. But I love doing music and I love to perform and travel and stuff. But I like it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's
Well,
it.
no, I mean that's still good. I mean, who can blame you? You're still young, you know. That's just that comes later on with age, and I think also the appreciation that we have for where we're at. You know, that's also the difference. I can't expect you to have the same feeling as I do because you don't have the same experiences as I do. You know, you don't you haven't gone through the stuff that I have, so it's not necessarily correct for me to ask you and expect you to
Yeah.
answer that question. And you know, you're young, you're still living in an insulary life, you know, so and that's a good thing. It's good to be, you know, around people that really want to take care of you. I want to take her to California, definitely.
California, yeah.
Hmm. Actually, I have friends in California that put on a couple of fiestas there, and yeah, San Diego and San Maria. I think it's, you know, Santa Ana.
Santana.
Santa Ana. I think that's what it's. It's one of the Santas.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego, Santa Ana, and I always make fun of it because it's Santa na. But there's there's some other places there and everything else. But definitely, you could definitely do. Can I get a shout out from Allie? Everyone had a great time at her quince. So I was told.
Hello, DK. Shout out DK.
He was hurt because he didn't get invited.
I wasn't in charge of the invites. I didn't do the invites.
Sorry, bro. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, brother. I'm laughing with you. Okay. Sacramento. There's a good one, Sacramento. And TDK's crying. And I'm wondering who's crying now. No, just kidding. So let's take another listen to your song. Man, I feel so terrible right now. I've reached out to festivals in Sacramento, California. Sacramento's a good place. Yeah, Sacramento, San Bernardino, I think is the other one. That you know what? I'll get you that list, so that way you can. I know I have them. And here's the funny part. I interviewed them. I took pictures with them, and I interviewed them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, man, you're so cool. Let's come on over to California when you get a chance, and we'll make you a zoot suit." And because they were like, why we wear zoot suits, and I gave them the whole explanation. I talked about the zoot suit war, and I talked about all the discrimination and Operation Wetback and the Procero agreements and everything else. And they were like, "Wow, you really know your stuff." And I was like, "Well, I read." And they were like, "Come to California and we'll give you a zoot suit." And I was like, "Well, how much do they cost?" And they're like, "No, just come by and we'll give you one." And I was like, what am I gonna do with a zoot suit? I'm an Indian, bro. It's like, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't. That's horrible. That I wouldn't want to take somebody's. You know how much those things cost? How much time that takes? And the ones that they were wearing were like so beautiful. So I mean, handcrafted, beautiful. Suits. I would hate to do that. DK says I wasn't laughing. Oh, yes, you were. Deep inside, you were the young innocent.
There you were laughing.
At least I'm going to win tonight. Okay.
Yes.
If you say so.
Please.
Yes, please in the context. I will. I will definitely do that. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Cuando Estoy Contigo, which is it's one of your latest hits, and it's a different side of you, and it's once again it's a beautiful song. And this one, by the way, it's funny because when they sent it to me, they only sent me. I got like the preview version. Hey, check this out. What do you think? And I listened to it, and I was like, "That's awesome. They're great," and everything else. And when they sent it to me again, like you get first dibs, they sent me the same version. So I only had like a minute of the song. And I was like, this is not the whole song. Yes, it is. And I was like, no, it's a minute long. There's no way this song is a minute long. So I had to wait and get them to send me the whole song. But anyway, Cuando Estoy Contigo is a beautiful song. Check it out. It goes like this.
Besos en la piel, dulce como miel, de tus ojos claros me estoy enamorando. No sé si está bien, pero te encontré, no puedo evitarlo, te juro que te amo. Cuando estoy contigo soy reina en un castillo, te quiero tanto amor, vida me llenas de ilusión. Cuando estoy contigo te siento solo mío, pierde la razón, por ti mi loco corazón, mi amor.
Yay! Oh, I turned off my camera. There I am. Yay! Excellent, excellent. By the way, your accordionist, she is amazing.
Yeah, she is.
She's like she was the accordion ambassador for the Texas Folk
Yes.
Life. And
Shout out to Alyssa.
I'm sorry,
Shout out to Alyssa.
Alyssa, I was gonna say, she's super beautiful, by the way. She is just
Yes.
amazing and so talented. Oh my gosh. She's something else. So how is that going along, having her with you, you know?
It's good. I'm very grateful that she joins and like she's doing the whole band with us. But other than like the music stuff, she's like a really good friend to have, and it's fun to like have a girl in the band.
Another girl,
I've
yeah.
always had just like and not really anybody to talk to like at gigs, But now I have Alyssa and we can talk about it. So
Yeah,
it's fun.
and y'all are not too far apart, in age.
She's 16,
Mhm.
I think, and I'm 15. So no, we're not far apart at all.
Yeah, y'all are not too far apart, and so that's really pretty awesome. And but the good thing is that you can create that friendship, and then you can be honest with each other and say, hey, you know what, I think we need to change this, or we need to do this.
Yeah.
And that's always good to have that relationship in a band, that helps make you better. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does, yeah.
You
And I feel I have a pretty good friendship with a lot, like all of my bandmates. So
Mhm.
and we all have like a really good bond, including my uncle, the drummer. Like we all have a really good bond, so it's good and it's like fun. It's not like just music. Other than music, it's fun to be with each other and like talk about music and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to have. Um, I'm a very mean person, so I yell at everybody. So
No.
yeah, I leave the toilet seat up and everything. I'm just so mean, you know. TDK says, "Oh, crazy." He says, Allie does her own harmonies on her music. Oh, really? That's
Yes,
cool.
I do.
Yeah, that's cool. There. That's the one thing that I caught with this song. I just thought it was Shelly that was doing it because they're very natural. The harmonies were very natural. That's one of the key things that I pick up on some music when the harmonies are when they're automated. You can tell because they're just too perfect. There's not a they're way too clean and it just doesn't sound right. But yours were really clean and I like the way they sounded for sure, definitely. David Vela, how are you doing, my friend Dave? David says, hello, Indio and Ali, TDK. Happy New Year, everybody. Well, Happy New Year to you, brother. David is our resident actor. He is a Centurion on Netflix's The Chosen. So be sure you check out The Chosen so that way you can support our
I
artist on Netflix. Have you seen it, The Chosen?
No.
You need to watch it. He's a big, tall guy that pushes people around. A couple of episodes ago, he was pushing Jesus. Shame on you. No, just kidding. But it's great. Going from football player to actor, that's a leap. And especially when you don't know that uh, uh, you have that ability. You don't know if you have it or not. You know what? Let me ask you this. Do you have any other talents? Because, a lot of people I find that, when they have an artistic love, it's not just one thing. It's always a bunch of other things, what is it?
I don't know if it's a talent, but I dance. Like I'm on the drill team at
No, that's a
school.
talent, girl. Trust me.
So
Yeah.
dancing, I guess, and that's pretty much it.
No. That's still something. I always say, because for the longest time people would say, well, cheerleading's not a sport. And I was like, shoot, you do that. You do what
Yeah,
cheerleaders
it's
do. Just yeah, try that out for a little bit and see if you don't break a bone or something.
tiring.
Yeah, see if you don't break a bone trying to do that because
Yeah.
it's hard. It takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of training, and anybody that says it's not, it's just like a backup singer. when you try to, you know, not anybody can be a backup singer. You know, lead singers can't be backup singers sometimes. You know, and it takes a lot of talent to do it. Everything takes talent. It takes work. It's a skill. The lone Mexican, you don't have a mean bone in your body, Lawrence. You don't know that. I'm mean. I'm so mean, that gummit. I stepped on a bug. You know, just kidding. No, I mean, we should always strive to be better with each other anyway. What happened to the turtle?
Always talking about these turtles.
Do you still have it? You know, turtles live to be about 100 years old. So what happened to your turtle?
He ran away.
He ran away. Oh no. She's also very funny. You're very funny. So yeah, the turtle ran away. Oh, don't cross the fence, turtle. You know.
Yeah, he was gone.
No, it's okay. I mean, turtles are cool. You know, did you know that whales live to be almost 200 years old?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
200 years old.
At least 200 years old. There's some that just by their size and, you know, some of the DNA that they've taken from them, they estimate to be almost 300 years old. Mm-hmm. You know, older than the establishment of the country. Our country is 255 years old. And when you think about it, for those blue whales to survive, they have outlived whaling here in the United States, where, you know, we nearly decimated all of the blue whales. And blue whales, by the way, are the largest animal to ever exist on Earth. They were bigger than the dinosaurs. They're bigger than the brontosaurus. They're bigger than the T-Rexes. They were the largest animals to ever exist on the planet.
So we got two good facts.
We just write that down. TDK was a fast turtle. Yes, it was.
It was a fast turtle.
He had rockets on him. Instead of a missile toad, it was a missile turtle. So let's go ahead and take a listen to another song. It's called Mi Fascinación, which is another good one from you. Tell us a little bit about that song real quick. By the way, that's where this T-shirt came from. That was this song release, right?
Yes. So Mi Fascinación is the first cumbia that Shelly had ever sent to me, because the first one was I Am a Child for the Uvalde. This one was the first cumbia, and I was really excited because I've always wanted to have sing a cumbia that is mine, that's Ali. Mm-hmm. So this one is about love. So
it's about love. It's love. TDK says I missed the first fact. First fact. It's the missing verse of
the missing verse in the national anthem.
In the national anthem.
Search it up.
Yeah, that's the first fact. Now you have the whales, the whale fact. There you go. Yes. And Mi Fascinación. And we also talked about how Ellie can stand on her head and spit nickels.
Yes.
There you go. Just like it. Mi Fascinación. That is the one and only Allie. And I am Indio here on Gilbo Radio.
Vivir sin ti, sin tus caricias no soy nada. Quiero oír tu voz, tu respiración. Quédate junto a mí, dime en secreto que me amas. En mi corazón hay una explosión, amor, cuando te miro. eres siempre mi amor. Yo te entregaré completo el corazón. Eres tú mi fascinación. Si me das un beso yo te entrego dos. No te tardes tanto, ven aquí mi amor. Eres tú mi fascinación. Eres mi obsesión. Quédate junto a mí. Dime en secreto que me amas. En mi corazón hay una explosión. Amor, cuando te miro me siento estremecer. Si tú me prometes eres siempre mi amor, yo te entregaré completo el corazón. Eres tú mi fascinación. Si me das un beso yo te entrego dos. No te tardes tanto, ven aquí mi amor. Eres tú mi fascinación. Eres mi obsesión.
Yay! Look what I have.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. You signed this one for me though.
I
Yeah, so this is not the one that's going in the basket. This one's going in the basket after it puts it on lotion. Just kidding. So we've come to that time where we're going to get to pick and everything else. But first, I want to tell everybody first, if you want to get a hold of Allie, she's got a great Instagram page. You can check it out.
Yes, that's it.
Instagram, Allie's World 10. That's where you're at. That's the QR code. Go ahead and click on that. But first, we're going to go ahead and, Allie, you can just go ahead. It's you taking over the show so that way you can give out your shout outs, your thank yous, and everything else, whatever it is that you need to tell them, especially where you're going to be at next and how they can get your merch and anything else. Okay, here you go.
Yes. So I'm going to do the shout outs, but I'm also going to do a little acapella.
It's up to you, sweetheart. You can do whatever you want to, sweetheart. It's all your time.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Thank you to everybody who has been coming along my music journey. It's not over anytime soon, and I'm super happy and excited I'm happy and excited like about where I'm at right now in the music, you know. Thank you to everybody who gave me a chance, and don't let the handle die. It's not over yet, and keep the young generation coming. Yeah, check out my Instagram merch on my Instagram. Check it all out on my Instagram.
Awesome. No thank yous or anything else?
Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody. Shout out to Grandpa. Shout out to Mom and Dad. I don't like to say shout outs because then I fall and then.
To your band at least.
Thank you to my band. My band. Thank you so much. I love you all.
There you go. To those guys.
Yes. To my guys in the back.
Yeah. No, it's understandable. That's why, no, it's good, and I really do appreciate you coming and spending your time with me, and you and your family being there and everything else. And I appreciate your invite to your quinceañera. That was really special. And,
yes, of course. Thank you.
Yeah, and I really do appreciate you guys thinking of me that way. Once again, did you want to do the deal, or did you want me to pick?
Yes. Okay. So this one is "Where Did the Feeling Go" by Selena. It's English.
The what?
I Where Did the Feeling Go by Selena.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna sing.
Be me.
Where is the feeling you so know? Where is the music that played? What happened to the love that used to show? Where did the feeling go?
Yeah. I had to turn off my microphone because I was singing backup with you. I don't know if you heard me. I was like,
I
ooh,
heard it.
ooh. Oh, sorry. I just no. Anyway, let's pick a person. Let's do this ring a ding a ding ding ding. Hold on. Have you by the way, have you heard the the Indian Christmas carols? Have you heard those guys? Just like your ding 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 a ling a ding 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 a ding ding. I love them. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, they're the Indian, the dot, not the feathers. Here we are. Who's it gonna be? And one, two, three.
Let's go. Who is it?
Gabriel, you won. Yay, Gabriel. You are on my other network. So let me put you down real quick. And I'm going to remove you and let's get somebody that's here. Are you in here, Gabriel? I don't think there's a Gabriel in here. Okay. Next person. Fatima. And Fatima, thank you so very much. You won. Gabriel and Fatima, both of y'all are winners. Yay! Cool, cool, cool. So, only one of y'all is getting the apron. So I will go ahead and give it to y'all. You're gonna get all of Allie's music. I'm gonna go get that.
Yay.
I'm gonna get that for y'all. So that way, remember that is for y'all, and it's just that's it's better for the artist to buy their music. So that's how you keep that kind of music going. You go to their shows and you buy their merch. That's how you do it. And you know what I want you to do is so that way you can have the music and you'll see how more convenient it is for you to have the music on your phone instead of streaming it and driving and going through the playlist. It's better to have it on your phone. You'll have it there with you. But anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Allie, do you have anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you, Ndio, for always being the best person. Thank you for coming to my quince. It means a lot, and thank you for promoting the new generation because that's what it is. That's we need to get out there some type of way. So thank you for being one of those persons.
Well, I try to do as best I can, and I support music,
And you're doing a great
and I support you. I do. I love you to death, and you're one of my favorite artists, and I'm not afraid to say it. And your family's a wonderful family, by the way. You have wonderful parents. Both your parents. I love you guys very much. Your grandpa, Alfredo is a very, very dear friend of mine, as well as your grandmother. I truly hold them in my heart, and all of your family is just nothing but joy and gems, and that they are. I really do appreciate. Even your sisters is wonderful. Your sister, she's like a sweetheart, a total sweetheart. I love the crown thing. That was really cool.
Yes, that was.
I didn't. I'd never seen that before, but that was so cool. Luis says, "Wow, nice color wheel that contains names." Actually, that's on Google. You just put down Google and on Google and put down wheel of names, and you can just type in the names and hit the deal. And it's just a Google thing, so it's free. It doesn't cost anything. You can do that. So definitely. The Lone Mescan says, "Thank you so very much for inviting Ali and to your show, Lawrence. Well, anytime, whenever you want anything from me, all you got to do is ask. I'm here for you, definitely." So, with that being said, thank you so very much to each and every one of you. I really do appreciate you for joining me. Have a happy New Year. Be safe, and if you are by yourself on New Year's Eve, and you're feeling blue, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You are loved, you matter. Be safe. Call a cab, call an Uber, get yourself a ride home. There's no reason for you to drive home drunk and have an accident. It's better that you come tomorrow and try to win tomorrow than something horrible happen either to you or to somebody else. So take care of yourself. God bless. Ali, thank you so very much, sweetheart. I really do
You're
appreciate
welcome. Thank you.
yourself. A wonderful. We're going to leave you with Por Amar a Ti, Amor a Ti, and that's the new one from Ali. And please support our artists, our Tejano artists, especially young artists like Ali. Go see her. It's a great show, and Alyssa's amazing in the accordion. You got to just see them all. It's really good. And so, with that, thank you so very much. Happy New Year, sweetheart. Bye bye, guys. We'll see y'all.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Por amor a ti, tiré mi corazón. Te di 1000 besos y tú me engañaste. Qué tonta soy. Por amor a ti, hoy vivo en tu prisión. Con tus ojos tú me encadenaste, maldito amor.